In just 2 days, President Trump's sweeping tariffs on goods across the globe are officially set to take effect. Their implementation has the director of the National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett, telling the American people to relax.
Against the United States, Canada has been holding talks with the US on a new economic and security relationship for months, but the two sides are not yet close to a deal.
U.S. tariffs are affecting most Canadians, but seniors and those in retirement are especially at risk of impacts to their wallets.
Welcome to the channel. In just 2 days, President Trump's sweeping tariffs on goods around the world are officially set to take effect. The move has sparked global concern and mixed reactions across North America. The director of the National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett, is urging Americans to relax. But the impact is already being felt far beyond Washington. Canada, one of America's closest trading partners, has spent months negotiating new economic and security arrangements with the United States. Yet, despite the talks, the two sides remain far from a deal. The result, tariffs that hit everything from machinery to household goods. And for many Canadians, especially retirees and farmers, the effects are deeply personal. Across the vast Canadian plains, heavy harvesters and tractors are more than just machines. They are the lifelines of family farms and cooperatives. For decades, these machines were built in the American Midwest and crossed into Canada with minimal costs and paperwork. But in 2025, that system broke down. A major manufacturer decided to shift its production for Canadian customers all the way to Europe. Why? It wasn't about engineering. It was about economics. Canada's trade deal with the European Union eliminates most tariffs on European goods. Meanwhile, U.S. exports faced new uncertainty. So the company moved assembly to Europe, where it could export to Canada. The result? Machines traveling across the Atlantic were suddenly cheaper than those built just across the border. For farmers in Saskatchewan and Alberta, this shift was a shock. It showed that in today's global economy, predictability can matter more than proximity. Tariffs, meant to protect American jobs, were actually driving production and profits overseas. This pattern extended beyond farming. Communities in the U.S. Midwest, once supported by steady manufacturing work, saw hours cut and factories slowed down. For them, the tariff policy felt personal jobs that were supposed to return home were instead sailing away at the same time. Canada seized the moment. Its leaders framed their response as pragmatic, not confrontational. They moved to diversify trade through new deals with Europe and Asia, promoting Canada as a stable, predictable place to invest. Tax reforms, infrastructure projects, and fast-track permits for housing, energy, and technology were rolled out to make Canada more attractive to global investors. Meanwhile, a quieter battle was unfolding on Canada's Pacific coast over a dam that once powered an industrial mill. A company sought a 30-year license to export its electricity south to the U.S., but locals objected. They argued that Canada should keep its energy for domestic growth and future industries. The dispute highlighted a growing theme: economic sovereignty. Communities were asking who should benefit first from national resources, foreign buyers or local development. Across borders, trade tensions, tariffs, and shifting alliances all tie into one truth: stability matters. Whether it's farmers deciding where to buy their tractors or nations planning where to sell their power, people and businesses alike look for certainty. In a world of unpredictable policies and global rivalry, that certainty may be the most valuable commodity of all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.